Lovers of the beautiful game, this is Oscar Moneyball bringing you your favorite content, my favorite content, match predictions using my match simulator for the Eredivisie 2024 season. This is match week 25. I'm super excited to share with you my findings, the results of my match simulator for this weekend. There's a couple of good games this weekend, not as great as they were last week. Some are gonna just be super clear, obvious. You know, we're like, okay, why are you telling me this? I knew that this was gonna be the result. However, gotta stay consistent. Gotta share this with you, and I'm excited. I like doing this. This is very fun. So let's go into the results. Let me just make sure here that we transitioned properly. We did. We're good. Alrighty, guys. First match of this week. This weekend, match week 25, we have Go Ahead Eagles versus PSV Eindhoven. The expected goals here, we have a blowout situation here. 0.8 goals versus 3.1 in favor of PSV. I believe they will be the champions this season, no doubt about it. They're the best team, they're consistent. And I'm saying this as an Ajax fan. I'm saying this as an employee of Ajax myself. It's hard to say that, but gotta be realistic. They do have the 73% win probability versus Go Ahead Eagles in this match. The over 0.5 for both of these teams is at a 50% for Go Ahead Eagles versus 86% for PSV. The over 1.5 is at 18% versus 72%. Now, let's take it back here, because this league has shown us consistently, and I brought this up in my previous video about the Eredivisie, that there's a lot of ties in this. So be careful. But I think too many buts here. PSV, I do think they'll take this match. I don't see them tying. I don't see them struggling against Go Ahead Eagles, even though Go Ahead Eagles is a strong team, good team. They're not that strong, but they're a good team. The following match is FC Twente versus Sparta Rotterdam. I believe that's how you say it. I'm trying to do a little bit better with these names because I butchered them last week. Anyways, expected goals is 1.7 for the home team, 0.9 for the away team. The win probability stays at home, 55% versus 21%, all in favor for FC Twente. Over 0.5 is 81% versus 60%. Pretty good averages right there between both of these teams. This is a game I do think both teams can score. Again, keep in mind the ties here. Don't go for the straight win here. Over 1.5 is 50% versus 24% between both of these. Twente is the favorite team in this match. They are an entertaining team to watch. They really are. You know, they get some good results. They're consistent. They don't get a lot of upsets. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do this game. Almere City versus FC Utrecht. The expected goals for this game are 0.8 versus 1.0 in favor of the away team, although the win probability is a little bit different. We have Almere City at 28% versus 21% for the away team. The over 0.5 is 54% versus 62%. The over 1.5 is 19% versus 26%. Based off me inputting the data for both of these teams, I believe Almere City has a better home form than Utrecht. Utrecht is a team that does allow a lot of goals. They sometimes take more L's than they should. This one is the match results here based off the simulator are not that clear, so I'd stay away from that match. Following match is RKC Waalwijk. Sorry, still learning. RKC versus Vitesse, butchering that, I'm sorry. 1.4 expected goals versus 0.9 expected goals for the away team. Win probability stays at home, 48% versus 25%. Over 0.5 is 75% versus 61%. Over 1.5, we have 42% versus 24%. This match is a lot more defined than the previous match. I do think RKC could have an advantage in this game, being at home. But DC is a team that they are in the bottom of the table, I believe. RKC is a little bit more mid-table of a team. I think it's clear. Again, be careful. A lot of draws. Excuse me. A lot of draws in this league, so we'll see what happens. Following match is an entertaining one for sure. Entertaining because we have AZ Alkmaar versus Excelsior. We see here the expected goals are in favor for AZ, 2.8 versus 1.0. 67% win probability versus 11% win probability for the away team. The over 0.5 is in favor for the home team, 86% versus 58%. The over 1.5 is 68% versus 24%. Very entertaining game. Like to see AZ. They do have a solid striker who is competing for, I guess you can call it the golden boot for the Eredivisie, and exciting to watch him play. Now my team, Ajax at home. Thank God we're at home. Okay, we're really strong at home. We'll be playing against Fortuna. Ajax at home, over 1.5. We'll see how this goes. We do expect them to score 2.3 goals this match versus Fortuna's 0.6. The win probability does stay with Ajax at 69% versus 11%. The over 0.5 is 85% versus 44%. Over 1.5 we have here 61% versus 13%. Ajax, please take this match. You are very strong at home. You did have a game in the middle of the week versus Aston Villa where I was surprised that we were able to keep the clean sheet. At the same time, that's a positive result for us. We did go a man up. Aston Villa did get a red card towards a little bit end of the match, so that helped. I wonder what would have happened if that red card was not, did not happen. However, I think Ajax at home should be taking this game, as I mentioned plenty of times. The following match is PEC Zwolle versus FC Volendam. We have here an expected goals of 1.5 versus 1.4 in favor of the home team. Very close game, including the win probability being very close as well. We have 40% versus 35% in favor of the home team. The over 0.5 is also in favor for the home team at 75% versus 71%. Very high percentages between both of these teams to score. The over 1.5 though is not so high for both of these teams. We do have a 42% versus 38%. A little bit more of an even match. This game, I do think we could see the over 1.5, over 2.5 goals. Both teams to score in this match. I wouldn't pick a winner. I don't think this league, the Eredivisie, is a league for you to pick winners. Double chance, and over 1.5 would be the way to go. The following match is NEC versus SC Heerenveen. Sorry, gotta learn these names. Expected goals in favor of the home team, 2.5 versus 1.2. The fourth highest expected goals out of this weekend. We do have a win probability for the home team at 59% versus 17% for the away team. The over 1.5 is 85% versus 66%, and the over 1.5 is 64% versus 9%. Very low probabilities for the away team to get over 1.5. I think if you play under and parlay that under 1.5, wow, under 1.5 for the away team and parlay that with something else. Maybe Ajax over 1.5, PSV to win. I think that'd be a pretty nice paying parlay right there. The following match, and last one of the weekend, is match number 9. Feyenoord versus Heracles. Heracles. Yeah, Oscar. Feyenoord is expected to win this match 3.4 with the highest expected goals this weekend versus 0.6 for the away team. Win probability, let's check it. It is the highest of this weekend, 76% versus 3% for the away team. Over 0.5 goals, 83% for Feyenoord versus 37% for the away team. Over 1.5 is 72% versus 9% for the away team. Feyenoord has to win this game. They have to continue to at least try to put some pressure on PSV to try to remain as the next best option other than PSV. They need to secure Champions League once more and just continue the path that they're in. I don't think that they will be winning the Eredivisie this season. It's clear. I think I already mentioned it. PSV should be winning. They do have the best form away and at home. Feyenoord has left points in the table. You know, they've left points on the table versus teams that they were just, you know, expected to win. Unless a miracle happens and PSV starts dropping points and Feyenoord just, I don't know, if something happens. But PSV is a strong team. They do have the better players in my opinion. They do have a better bench in my opinion. It's just a matter of time that PSV lifts the title and the championship for this Eredivisie. Make sure we transition well. Yep, and there you have it, guys. This quick Eredivisie video. I promise I will be getting better at these names. If I'm offending any of you guys, please let me know in the comments. I don't mean to offend anybody with how I'm butchering the names. It's not a language that I dominate. Obviously, right, you could tell by who I am, what my race is, that it's not my language. But for respect for these teams, for respect for the fan bases, and for respect for the sport, I will do my best to learn them. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you like this content, this data analytics, match simulator, betting tips, I guess, whatever you guys want to use it as. I appreciate you guys watching this far into the video. Enjoy your weekend, hug your loved ones, drink some water, drink some coffee, take a shot for me, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.